tried to kill his own mother 4 times. Assassins, even a custom-built death ship. But why did his son crave her death so much? Forget the marble statue. Rome burning wasn't a random accident. It was the work of a monster she created. Meet Agrippina, the most dangerous woman in history. She didn't just want the crown. She wanted to rule the world through her son. She seduced the emperor, her own uncle, turning him into a puppet on golden strings, forcing him to adopt Nero as the sole heir. But for Nero to rise, the emperor had to go. A deadly dinner was served, one bite, and the ruler of the world collapsed. The throne was theirs, but she wanted it all. She ruled Rome from the shadows of his crown. Every death warrant went through her first. But puppets always grow tired of the strings, especially when they learn how to kill. Nero's eyes began to shift into something evil. He saw a rival in the dark, his brother, the rightful heir to the dead emperor. The bloodbath is just beginning. Don't blink. The bloodbath was just the start.
It's in the wine.
Because the real monster wasn't Nero. It was the woman who put him on that throne. The throne was finally theirs. But Agrippina wanted it all. She ruled from the shadows of his crown.
Mother?
Every decree, every death warrant, it all went through her first.
I don't want this.
Nero was just a puppet on a golden string. But puppets always grow tired. Especially when they learn to kill. Nero's eyes began to shift. He saw a rival in the dark. His stepbrother, Britannicus, the rightful heir to the dead emperor. Agrippina knew the danger.
No.
She threatened Nero with his rival. Britannicus will take your place, she hissed. Nero wouldn't wait for a coup. He summoned the master of poisons. A dark deal was struck in the cellar. The first batch was too weak.
I won't go back.
It didn't work on the test subjects.
Silence.
Nero beat the poisoner in a rage.
You are bound to me.
Make it faster, he demanded. Make it as sudden as a lightning strike. The second poison was ready.
Now to serve it.
A grand banquet was arranged.
You are quiet
All of Rome's elite were watching, including the doomed boy,
Come,
Britannicus.
drink and feast with us.
The hot soup was served. A taster checked it for poison first. He survived. The soup was safe. But it was too hot to drink. So they added cold water. The water was the weapon. Britannicus took a single sip. His throat closed instantly. His breath left him in a gasp. He collapsed before the guests. Agrippina stared in horror. She realized her son was beyond her control. Nero didn't even flinch. It's just an epileptic fit, he lied. He continued to eat his dinner. The brother was dead. The mother was terrified. And Nero was just getting started. Britannicus was buried in secret, under a torrential rain of ash. The last threat to Nero was gone. But the ghost of his brother lingered. Nero saw him in every shadow. Paranoia became his only friend. Agrippina was stripped of her power, kicked out of the imperial palace. She was no longer the mother of Rome. From her exile, she plotted.
Hide it well.
She sent letters to the generals.
Burn it now.
Nero knew he had to finish it. He devised a plan of pure
The time has
genius.
come to ignite
A
the
gift
gears
for his
of
mother.
power.
A beautiful collapsible boat.
This vessel is a masterpiece.
A dinner of reconciliation. Mother and son, one last time. He kissed her eyes as she boarded. In the middle of the dark sea, the mechanical roof collapsed, crushing her cabin with heavy lead. But Agrippina was a survivor. She swam through the wreckage, reaching the shore through pure spite.
I can't breathe.
Nero panicked when he heard. "She's coming for me!" he screamed.
He's coming.
He sent Anicetus to
Quiet.
finish the job.
I know.
The assassin burst into her room. She didn't beg for mercy. She bared her womb to the blades. "Strike here," she commanded. "Strike where Nero was born." The blood of a queen stained the floor. It was done. Nero came to see the body. He praised her beauty in death.
What have I done?
The matricide was complete, but the madness was just beginning. He was the master of the world now. No mother to guide him. No rival to stop him. Just Nero and his burning desires. With his mother gone, the thin line of sanity snapped. Nero began to see himself as a god. He didn't want to rule. He wanted to perform, forcing the Senate to watch his art. But Rome was too small for him. He needed a new canvas. And fire was his favorite brush. The Great Fire of 64 AD, 6 days of pure destruction. Half of the eternal city turned to ash. Legend says he played his lyre as the city screamed in agony. He watched the world burn from his tower. He needed someone to blame.
Please.
A small, mysterious sect. The Christians were his chosen scapegoats. Human torches in his gardens.
They are here for me.
Their suffering was his entertainment. The monster had no more mask.
They march in. No,
He built the Golden House,
leave me alone.
a palace of 1,000 rooms,
They're
built
still
on
out
the
there.
ruins of the poor.
I can hear them.
But gold cannot buy love, or stop the nightmares. The ghost of Agrippina was everywhere.
Do it.
He kicked his pregnant wife to death. Poppaea, the woman he once loved. Madness had consumed his soul.
I'm sorry.
To replace her, he found a boy, Sporus, who looked just like her. He castrated him and called him his wife. Rome had seen enough.
We will not be
The generals
subjected
began to
this.
revolt.
Silence.
The Senate declared him a
Guards
public
will
enemy.
restore order.
Nero fled into the
This
night.
can't be happening. They'll
No
burn.
guards, no friends,
Please.
no music, only the sound of approaching horses. He held a dagger to his throat, but he was too cowardly to push. What an artist dies in me, he cried.
No,
His servant had to
what
help
have
him.
I done? Ah,
The blade
sweet
sank
sound.
deep.
Such a beautiful fire.
The Emperor of Rome died in the dirt,
Burn it all.
but the dead do not sleep,
Keep away.
especially those murdered by blood. Agrippina's ghost haunted his every breath.
I'm here now.
He remembered that night. The sound of the crashing waves,
The storm will
the
take
cold
us.
calculation of his
There's
betrayal.
nothing we can do.
She was his mother, the woman who gave him the world, and he gave her a watery grave. The assassins returned to his dreams, their
They are
blades
already
forever
here.
dripping.
Protect him.
Strike
My
here,
son.
she whispered again.
He is in danger.
Nero tried to scream, but his voice was gone, drowned in the silence of his crimes. The people began to whisper.
They grow louder. Beware.
The matricide is
mother's
cursed.
knife. Let the
Rome was
tyrant
turning
fall.
against its artist. He
You
saw her in
wanted
the
to
fire,
see me burn.
her face in the smoke of Rome,
This is your
laughing as his empire crumbled.
consumed by it.
Madness has a price, and the bill was coming due.
I'm next. I'm next.
The Senate's
The
decree
Senate
was
is
his death
here.
warrant.
Help!
He ran to his secret villa.
No!
Hiding among the cobwebs,
Scuttling.
waiting
Get
for the
away
end
from
he
me.
deserved.
Please.
The sound of iron hooves,
Oh God.
the rhythm of his
They're
executioners. Each second
here.
felt like an
We're doomed.
eternity.
He's found us.
He looked at his hands,
This isn't mine.
still
It's
stained
turning.
with her memory.
Give it back.
The artist had one final
Can't
act.
leave it here.
No music would save him now. No gold would bribe the ferryman. Just a cold blade and a coward's heart. Too late, he whispered, as the soldiers burst in.
You are too late.
This is loyalty,
I
he
am
lied to the
already
end.
Dead.
The blade went deep.
This wasn't meant to happen.
His blood was no different than hers.
pact is sealed.
Red, hot, and wasted.
But I couldn't.
He fell into the dust,
No, not you!
beside the ghost of his mother.
You cannot escape
Finally,
me,
they were
Nero.
together again. The fire of Nero was out,
So much smoke.
but Rome
Stretches as far as I can see.
would
I-
never forget.
I can barely breathe.
The monster who loved too much and not at all. Rome was a sea of embers. The Golden House was silent. The emperor was just a corpse. They burned his statues, erased his name from the walls. Damnatio memoriae, the ultimate insult. But you cannot kill a legend, especially one written in blood. Nero became the face of tyranny. Was he born a monster,
Drowning.
or was he forged by a mother's greed? The answer died with Agrippina.
Destined for greatness.
Power is a toxic wine. It heals the weak, but it rots the soul of the strong. Rome survived the fire. It survived the madness. But it never forgot the boy who played lyre. Every tyrant since then, every artist with a hidden blade, they all carry a piece of Nero. The fire of the past is a warning for the future. History doesn't repeat, it rhymes. Nero was the first, but he certainly wasn't the last. Who will be the next to burn it all?